everybody! I am shooting this on June 1st, which means we have 21 days until Disney. Today I wanted to show you kind of our travel gear setup, how I store everything, as well as what I do when I purchase things for Disney. You know, it's 21 days away, but I'm still purchasing things like medicines and sunscreen. Where do I put that for right now? As well as our magic bands have come in, and I wanted to show you what we're using to decorate them this time. Stay tuned. So this is our spare bedroom. This is kind of our landing station for a lot of the things we're holding on to until vacation, like our magic bands. This is kind of our travel bin. We had a bin at home that kind of laid next to our bed, but now it's in the spare bedroom. That's our camera bag. You can ignore everything else. I'll show you where we keep all of our travel stuff, and then we'll jump right into that box. So this is the closet in the spare bedroom. You can kind of see different angle, and there is a chip. So this is the closet. This is where we keep all of our luggage. That is a filing cabinet. But we have a carry-on. We have two of our big suitcases, and inside the suitcases, we have other suitcases. So backpacks, duffel bags. It's just easier to store it that way. This was actually in there, but Josh actually took it out recently for a trip, and we're going to actually use that at Disney. So this is kind of where we store everything, and then also up in this blank space is where I keep that box, which we will jump into right now. So this box has grown since I unpacked it from the closet. Right now, what I did was I went through it to kind of as a reminder of what was in there. I do that about any trip, probably about a month or two out from when I start packing, or a month or two before we start going, just so I can know, match it up with my packing list, make sure I don't have to buy anything, so that day before vacation I'm not running around to Target, Walmart, any other store to get things that I need. So this is everything I've recently purchased for vacation. Funny enough, I've actually got all this stuff couponing. So this is some ultra clean and gentle body wash. I like using the gentle stuff because we have sunscreen, we're sweating. I don't want anything too much to build up on our skin. So I actually just use the Cetaphil. It also helps because Josh has some skin allergies, so he can use this as well. So I just bring this whole big thing, and everyone in the room will use it. Some Trader Joe's spray sunscreen. I like the spray. It's easy to put on in line, and beforehand I'm bringing 3 bottles because I am pale and we need sunscreen. Trader Joe's, actually, we watched on the news, this Trader Joe's spray sunscreen is actually rated one of the best that we could get in our area. So went ahead and grabbed that, as well as their stick sunscreen. So I'm just going to use that for my face at least. Easy to apply, water resistant, and I don't have to worry about rubbing it in. Then I got these Kleenex like wet wipes. They're just travel size. So this one is germ removal, so I'll use that in our bathroom if I need to wipe anything down. And then I also got just some gentle, clean, wet wipes in case we need those at all to wash your hands off in the park, keep it in the bathroom. I got some Dramamine. This is for Josh. He has problems with some rides, so we're going to try it this time. Crossing our fingers and hopes. It's all day, 24 hours, so let's hope that this really works for him. And then just some shampoo and conditioner for our room. We are staying DVC, as I've mentioned in the past, so we do get those little travel bottles from Disney, but we don't get refreshed every day. I would have to ask, and it's just easier to have it in the room, and that way also I can take those travel bottles home. While I'm talking about it, I'll show you how I actually repurpose those travel bottles. So this is actually our spare bathroom. I'm so sorry for the echo. And then I have this Mickey Pants sink from actually Beaches and Cream. But what I do is I put the things in here that people may need. So like a body lotion, I have shampoo, conditioner, body wash, a little facial soap. And then I just keep things like a tiny little floss, some Q-tips, facial spray, just so that anyone who's staying here, if they forgot anything, they don't need to worry about forgetting it. And then also a nightlight. But that's what I do. That's how I repurpose it. So now we'll go through some of this other stuff. This is stuff I already had in the box, except for these two things. We saw these at Home Depot, and they're deluxe water misting fans. They sell these in the park for like $20. Yeah, they have Disney characters on them, but I got them for $5, and we just got 2. So that's going to be very helpful. So this is kind of what I had left over from our honeymoon, was the last big trip we took. So I actually did have Clorox wipes. It's okay. Those are free. So we'll bring these as well. I have underarm deodorant wipes. This is just like for when you're in the park and you feel so gross and you just need to wipe yourself down and get a refresh. I have some aloe vera, of course, when I get burned. I have some mole foam, moleskin. This is really good. So like the first day, if you start getting sore feet, you can just cut around what you need padding in. A friction stick, so that way if like your heels you get blisters, it's just like a stick, almost like Vaseline or deodorant, I guess. It's a deodorant stick of Vaseline, just so you don't get those blisters. Small antibacterial, great for in the park. Some aspirin, a leave, and then what I did is, this is kind of my pharmacy bag. I'll call it a walking pharmacy. Anything that wasn't in there that we need, I made a list and I purchased. That's actually in our medicine cabinet. That stuff I don't bring up here because we do use those things. Another form of aloe, but it's like a cool down lotion, so it's not aloe, it just kind of cools off. An extra pair of sunscreen, sunglasses, small pack of tissues, a mirror, and these are laundry soap sheets. So that way if we want to do this, I used on the honeymoon, I won't be using it this time. But they're just little sheets. You can see they're super, super thin, and you just dissolve them in the water and you have laundry detergent. And then this, it's a travel lint roller. There it is. So you just kind of spin it up and then you have a lint roller. All right, there's more. This box is so deep, guys. Most of it, I section everything off into these little cosmetic bags. So whatever it is, I get these, I keep them forever. I put everything in them. It's just easy to section off. So I'll have one for sunscreen, one for medicine, one for toiletries. I wish I could have one for you, but unfortunately you cannot come. This section is kind of packing, as well as in the room use. So right here I have another one of those phone cases that you can put your phone in and plug it in. Listen, it keeps it protected from sand or water or anything like that. I use a plastic bag. It's actually what I use at home. If I need my phone to shower for any reason, I won't use this. This is a case and charger for Josh's like razor. So that way he has it and it doesn't turn on while we're getting there. A Mickey Mouse poncho. I'll bring an umbrella, but we always have a poncho for our backpack. So you can put it over and nothing will get wet. Sorry for the pathetic. Binoculars. So this time we brought these on the cruise, but I also am bringing them because we're staying one day at Animal Kingdom Lodge, so I think that's going to be nice. I'm so sorry about this. This is a mirror, so what I use this for is in case the room doesn't have anything, it also will stand up. I'm going to put this away because that's annoying. This is a pop-up hamper, so that way when we're there we can kind of put this in one area of the room and we don't have dirty clothes mixed in with clean clothes, and then on the way home I'll have like a trash bag that I can kind of throw everything in. We have packing cubes. I think I got these at Walmart. It was like a pack of 4, so I got 2 packs, and I love these. It just really helps me stay organized on vacation and helps me unpack because I can take this whole thing out and put it in the drawer and just kind of open it, and I like that it's very breathable. And we have some smaller ones that I'll put flip-flops in here or anything that I don't want to get dirty. Underneath there I have these packing saver bags, so anything that's bigger, if we're going in the winter or somewhere cold and I need a jacket, I can kind of fluff that down, or any towels, anything I kind of don't want mixed with anything else. This is just another empty pouch, and I will show you, we have tons of them. I told you I get them everywhere. A few of them have special purposes. Like this is a jewelry roll. This is a cosmetic roll, like has 4 like kind of compartments, and then I have one all the way at the bottom. I got this at Walmart, and it has 2 sections. You can put your hot tools in there so it doesn't burn everything else. And Chip actually has something to show you guys. He was hiding it. These are some luggage locks. So what we'll do with these is put them on our luggage. Either if we're not having Disney pickup, we'll put them on so nothing falls out or accidentally unzips when Disney gets it. Or we'll put this in the room if like we don't want to use the safe and we have housekeeping coming in, we'll lock our luggage. Right now Disney's doing extra security measures where they will kind of come in the room and do a security check because of what happened in Las Vegas, which I totally 100% respect. I'm glad they're doing it. You never know what someone's bringing into a hotel room, especially with DVC because they're there. It's like a whole apartment almost. So we'll just use this for things that we don't want in the safe, like passports or anything like that that we just need to feel extra secure about. I'll actually use it sometimes on these bags and lock this up if I can. And that way I can put that in our backpack and we have it with us. So the last thing I want to show you guys is this pouch. I think it's going to graduate to a bigger pouch this time. This thing is getting worn into. But it's a bit of our electronics. So what we do is we always keep extra cables. So these are charging cables that guests have used. I will always have extra cables. I'm kind of lucky Josh works for a company that produces these, so we get a lot of them. But even if he didn't, I would always have one. We each have one next to our bed. I always keep extra in here. We keep them near the couch and in the kitchen so that our phones really never have a chance to die. With him being in a bit of community service, he needs his phone on, and I just prefer to have my phone not die. I'm one of those crazy people. So I'll show you what's in here. I highly recommend you get an extra set of charging cables just for traveling as well. So God forbid you forget your cable at home or you even forget it in the hotel, you always have another one. Whether that be, I also always bring like 2 for each of us. So 2 for Josh, 2 for me, so that we never have a chance for our phones to die, especially on vacation. You don't want to have to deal with that and take the time out and go to a store, anything like that. So let's jump on into this. So this is actually kind of the bag of the electronics we don't use all the time. We only use for travel. So like you can see this converter. I actually got this from Walmart. This is great. So it shows you Europe. Let me turn it around. Europe, UK, United States. So it pushes it out. So you have all of them that you possibly need, which is fantastic. You can also convert the voltage that you need, and it takes every other kind of plug. I love this thing. It's also a surge protector, so you really won't be blowing up any of your electronics. We also have an extra USB port. I hold on to these things. If you don't have the charger, you're always missing one of these. So I hold on. I have a bunch of these, which is really, really useful. I'm pretty sure we have a bunch downstairs as well. We have an electronics bin in the living room, which I'll eventually show you one day. But this is the one we always keep in there for travel. I have a micro USB plug. We don't have any. Actually, I think our camera is the only one that has a micro USB charger anymore. So we just have that in case. And then I have this, which it's a dual headphone. So if you're on the plane and you both want to listen or watch a movie on an iPad or a laptop or your phone, you can use this, which will have the laptop. So this will come in handy a lot this trip. That's kind of our travel only electronics. We also have headphones downstairs. And then I'll show you actually what's in our camera bag because that's coming as well. So now I wanted to get into the magic bands, but before I do, I wanted to show you a trick that I've picked up from my parents. A lot of people don't do it anymore, but it's been helpful on every vacation that I've gone on. I didn't have to search for the email. Anything I get paper-wise, from whether it be Disney or our flight, I print. Whether I get an email, I actually print it, or I'll keep everything. And what I'll do with that is I bring it. I have a file folder. I'll bring like a manila folder. Just keep it in our backpack for the very first day, and also keep it in our room. So that way if I have any issues with getting on our flight, I have the papers. Any issues with Magical Express, I have the papers. These are actually our tickets. This time I actually used Undercover Tourist for our tickets. You can just upload these right to the Magic Band. I know that this one's my mom's, this one's mine, and this one's Josh's. I know this is Josh because he likes Haunted Mansion. I know this is my mom's because she likes Tower of Terror. That's kind of how I know. It's silly enough, but if I didn't, I would just write their names across it, and that way, God forbid, if their Magic Band doesn't work going into the park, I have this, and I also have the paperwork that came with it, so I can give Undercover Tourist a call and be like, hey, what's up? far as I know, I've never used Undercover Tourist, but most people do not have a problem with them. So I'm not anticipating a problem. I always have a problem with getting on the Magical Express or them finding my flight confirmation. It just always happens, so this time I'm always prepared and I know what I need going into it. So I just kind of wanted to show you that because I'm storing these with our magic bands. We have 2 resort stays, so we have one day at Animal Kingdom Lodge and one day and the rest of the week at Copper Creek Villas. So let's see, which one's this? This is our Animal Kingdom. I could have refused these and just activated those at the front desk, but because I'm doing online check-in actually this is our very first time doing online check-in and not going right to the front desk, I wanted to see how that's going to work and not even go to the front desk. So these are the magic bands. This one's Josh's and this one is mine, as you can see. Also comes with the magic band information. Now, if you are not DVC, you also get luggage tags in here. They're just plastic luggage tags as like a free gift. But because I'm DVC, we don't get it. I'm not really sure why totally, but I'm okay with it. These are just, we're wearing these the one day, and then actually not even a whole day, because the next morning we're going to change to those because those have our dining plan on it. So we actually got different colors, and I'll tell you, I like the color scheme. I'll tell you why Josh got a different color. Actually, I did too, than I normally get. I actually normally get gray, cover it in rhinestones, and Josh normally gets blue or red. Actually blue most of the time, and my mom's favorite color is purple. Alright, so those are our magic bands, and as you can see off in the distance, we got magic band decals this time. Can you guess which one's Josh's? Of course it's the fireworks. So we got these decals. Mine is this super cool like scribble print. I love it. I just love all the little details and how it's so nice, and I think it's going to look so good with that pink magic band. It actually would really go with any color. See, like even yellow. So I love it. I'm excited to put these on. We got these. I just found her on Etsy. Whoop. Shop Emily G. I love it. She has so many different designs. These are just the instructions that come with it, and they're actually really well protective. It comes in this flat envelope, like cardboard envelope. It's very, very tough. The front just looks like this, so you can see Shop Emily G. There's actually her link, etsy.com/shop/shop Emily G. And it came really fast, so I'm very happy about it. Tons of designs on her website. Also different magic bands like styles, so if you still have the first magic band, which I don't know if you would anymore, still get that, but you can also you can just do the puck design, you can do the whole band, you can do both, and you can mix and match designs. So if I wanted this on one side and that on the other, you can totally switch it up. I will show you how to put them on, or at least try to explain it to you.